All right. Emotional need number 10. It's MEN number 10. Femininity. A man feels more masculine when a woman puts forth the extra effort to be feminine, as he instinctually picks up on that feminine energy. Now remember when I was doing the women's emotional needs, I told you that the two most dangerous emotional needs for a woman was drama and cater to the little girl in her. That when those emotional needs are in abundance and out of whack, it could be self-destructive to her and the relationships that she gets into. If you're a man, this is the one you need to worry about, because this is the one that's going to cost you the most. Femininity comes in 3 parts. The first part is attraction, arousal. How much does she turn you on? What is so feminine about her that gets you going, that makes you take notice of her, that makes you want to have sex with her? Why is this a dangerous emotional need for men? Because sometimes he will allow himself to be treated like shit just because he's so turned on by her, because it's his emotional need.
How is arousal different from sex as an emotional need?
Arousal is talking about the attraction, the desire to have sex. The sex itself as an emotional need is the sexual physical act. A man that will allow himself to be abused and treated poorly because of his attraction and arousal, emotional need under femininity, is a victim of his own desire. Beware your desire for women's femininity, boys. It can lead to your own destruction, just as some women's emotional needs could lead to her destruction. Here it is, part 2. Appreciation. The idea of making him feel useful. Approval. Why is this dangerous for men? Because when he takes his need for feeling useful, when he takes his need to be appreciated by a woman too far, he becomes the emotional cookie man. Everybody is emotional cookie man. One more time, the emotional cookie man. Has anybody ever heard the song The Coconut Counting Man? When they make the movie of my life, I'm going to get the rights to that, and it's going to be the emotional cookie man. Everybody.
Are you going to dance like that in the movie?
Absolutely. Well, I won't be acting in the movie, but I'm sure I'll ask for, okay, just give me a cameo, and I'll just be there singing the emotional cookie man. Okay. Okay. By the way, this is also very dangerous, these emotional needs here for men, the femininity. Because it's very easy to see why a man would want an unintelligent, very attractive, and super needy woman. Because on some level, if she's really attractive, and she's so needy that he has to do everything for her, he feels so useful, he feels so appreciated, and she's so beautiful. And he could be taken in by that, and then, 10 years later, gets sued and have half his estate lost. Sound like any celebrities we know? All right. Part 3 of femininity. Courteousness. The idea of showing or being giving. We always associate these as very feminine traits. A man gets to be generous, but a woman is always giving. Why is this dangerous for men? Because the challenge for a woman to be courteous is to balance being courteous but not being mothering. However, gosh darn, men don't see it as mother-lover. They see it as ally. So she's being really, really courteous. Does he see her as an ally or an enemy? But if she's being really, really courteous, does she see it as being a mother or a lover? Mother if taken too far. His own emotional need to have her be courteous and giving is exactly what might cost him the relationship long term. Yes, sir.
Lost relationship because she was too courteous and I was too accepting. Dinner is everything, and I thought, oh, this is awesome. I got my dinners bought, I got clothes bought, like $200 jackets. Didn't ask her for a thing, and then she said one day she literally said, "I feel like I'm your mom."
Mm-hmm. Now you understand why. Yeah. And you never saw that coming, right? You thought, wow, she's really great, she's really loving, she's really amazing. Yeah. You thought she was what, your ally or enemy?
Ally.
And the very thing that was making you so happy.
Exactly what cut it too. That was her exact words. I'm your mom.
Yep. So you didn't ask her for a damn thing, and she just went ahead and did it and ended up holding it against you. Now, as a guy, before you were presented with this, what was going through your head about that point? You were thinking, what? Fucked up girl, I can't understand it. Yeah, it is fucked up if you don't understand the emotional needs theories. That's one thing I'm very proud of about my work. It makes the impossible to understand very predictable. There's three things about emotional need theories. You ready for this? The last thing? ENA. The emotional needs analysis. Remember the stuff we were doing? What if this situation, we've been doing it throughout. Every time you pointed something out, you were doing an analysis. Here it is. ENA will always show you, 1, what you did right. Number 2, what you did wrong. And most importantly, the action-oriented part. What to do next. I'm not here to teach you what to think. I'm here to teach you how to think. In every ENA we did, we were able to figure out what you did right, what you did wrong, and now that you know what the emotional needs were for both men and women, you already have an idea of what to do next. And that's the emotional needs theories. Okay, and lastly, for everybody who's purchased my books, I've got guys here who have come all the way from Calgary, Chicago, Montreal, around in and out of Toronto and different parts of Ontario. Guys, I never anticipated having so many people for this one first seminar. I sincerely hope that you've gotten something out of it. So thank you for that. Okay.
franktalks.com